Of course, I'm in the kitchen with Alison Davis from Wild Thyme, and all I can see is it looks like we're making cookies.
Yes,
I love a good
it's
cookie.
behind us, but yes.
I love it. Tell me the flavours.
So, again...
you know how much I love cookies.
I'm glad you like cookies.
I love them. I love them.
You're a sweetheart. So, we are making an oatmeal, blueberry, white chocolate cookie.
Wrap your laughing gear around that.
Gluten-free, and it is amazing.
Okay.
So, the first step to a good cookie, do you know what it is? Or to a cake?
Cream the butter and sugar.
He is on time. Get it?
Is that right? Was I right?
You are right. You're creaming the butter and sugar.
Okay.
So I have that over here. So I'm going to bring that over.
Good,
and then
good.
I think we can probably do the rest by hand.
Oh, good.
You really do need a paddle mixer, though, and something that's going to beat...
Not egg beaters?
Not a whisk attachment, a paddle.
Oh,
that's going to really whip the butter and the sugar and cream the butter and the sugar together.
Okay, good.
But I think after that point, we can really pretty much do it right here by hand. So I'm going to
good,
grab that.
You grab that. Be careful of your mic. One thing I love about Alison is that she always is thinking of healthy options, and we all know she doesn't measure, but you know it is what it is. But it looks
measuring.
Like I was about to say, it looks like today you've got measuring spoons like no tomorrow.
I know. I just did a gluten-free. I did a gluten-free baking class just the other day.
Oh, you did?
And I had every measuring cup, measuring spoon imaginable, and I was very diligent to measure. And
that's what I like to hear.
Believe it or not, after we measured perfectly, everything came out perfectly.
Exactly.
All right, so right here is kind of where we have creamed that butter and that sugar together, and it was brown sugar.
Oh, nice.
Not white sugar in this. So that's going to help to make an even more like gooey cookie.
Nice.
You know, that nice consistency.
I got you.
So to our sugar and our butter, we are going to add eggs. So this recipe is calling for 2 eggs.
Oh,
so we can go ahead and add that in. The eggs, again, like most things, are going to serve kind of as a binder.
Yep.
And yes, I crack with one hand and just...
Yeah, well, I'm going to stir while
so you're going to stir that together.
Yep.
And then I'm going to start to kind of measure out our dry ingredients.
Yeah,
all right?
good idea.
So we are doing... This, again, is gluten-free, so I have a couple of different flours that we're using. One is a brown rice flour.
Okay.
Okay, so we're using rice flour and we're using sorghum flour.
Okay.
Another flour that sometimes I've used in place of sorghum, if you can't find it, is a millet flour, but I like the sorghum in the cookie because, again, sorghum flour is going to give it a little bit more of a sweet, you know, flavor. So these are our wet ingredients. We have our butter, our brown sugar, and our eggs.
Gotcha.
At this point, we're just going to start measuring and adding in our dry and just getting that together.
Good.
So
let's go. Let's go because I want these cookies cooking.
Okay, gotcha. So 6 ounces of our rice flour. So that is ½ a cup plus a ¼ cup.
Okay.
All right. So look at me.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who this person is.
Totally like amazed.
Who are you?
Right?
Yeah.
I know. I don't even know it myself. So a ¼ cup and ½ a cup is 6 ounces sorghum flour. Then we're going to go with about a ¼ cup of the, I'm sorry, that was 6 ounces of the rice flour.
That's
and we're going with a ¼ cup of the sorghum flour.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I'm trying not to, you know what?
Yeah.
One of the best things about cookie and cake mix, licking your fingers in the paddle,
oh,
and
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
going
no.
to.
That's a no-no today.
I know. No, I'm not going to.
Because we are measuring and we are being legit.
I know. I know.
We're being super legit tonight.
Yep.
All right, so baking soda is going to be our leavener in this, so that's going to help our cookies to kind of puff up and rise up.
And I just realized I've got the tough job.
You do.
I just realized that.
We're doing a ½ a teaspoon of salt. Did you know that with cookies, even like with your chocolate chip cookies, you always want to add in like a little pinch of salt? It actually helps bring out the sweetness in the cookie. So you always add like a touch of salt
did you know that at
in
home,
your
everyone?
baked goods. Yeah, so don't forget the salt. It's pretty important.
Okay.
All right, so in this recipe,
Yep.
we are using something, and I've been using this a little bit in my gluten-free breads, is xanthan gum. And you see it as an ingredient, but xanthan gum is going to give it the chew.
Oh, nice.
So you got to have that, and that's going to kind of give it that little bit of a chew. He's working up a sweat.
I'm mixing this up like no tomorrow, everyone.
I know.
It's actually tough to mix.
Yeah, it's well, and the thing about this, because it's gluten-free, is you can keep mixing it and you can't overmix it because there's no gluten.
Good.
So the only other things that go into this is just like what makes the cookie. The blueberries, the white chocolate,
and the oats. Do you put all
oats.
that in now?
Yeah,
or do
and
you
then we're just going to scoop it out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's what I love.
And I'm not measuring those.
No, this is to taste.
So blueberries, and I'm using dried blueberries, white chocolate chips.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you. Hey, everyone, if you want to find out more information about this recipe, head over to wtbq.com/Midday Kentucky and click on the recipe link. You'll like everything we have there. We also have all the latest recipes that Alison has been putting together for us. It is absolutely yummy. Thank you so much. We really appreciate
it.
We'll be right back right after this short break.